We all want to see the good in people. It's human nature. We are naturally inclined to trust, to believe in the inherent goodness of those around us. This optimism is what helps us build communities, form friendships, and create bonds that last a lifetime. But the truth is, there are folks out there who can cause serious harm. These individuals can disrupt our lives, our sense of security, and our peace of mind. They can be found in our workplaces, our social circles, and sometimes even within our own families. We need to talk about them. We need to bring these conversations into the open, to educate ourselves and others about the potential dangers that lurk beneath the surface. We need to understand them. Understanding is the first step towards protection. By learning about these dangerous personalities, we can better equip ourselves to recognize the signs and take appropriate action. Ignoring the problem won't make it go away. In fact, it often makes things worse. Denial can lead to vulnerability, and vulnerability can lead to victimization. Joe Navarro's book, Dangerous Personalities, is a wake-up call. It's a comprehensive guide that sheds light on the dark aspects of human behavior that many of us prefer to ignore. Navarro, a former FBI agent, knows a thing or two about dangerous people. With decades of experience in the field, he has encountered some of the most cunning and manipulative individuals. He's seen the worst of the worst. From serial offenders to everyday manipulators, his insights are grounded in real-world experience. And he's here to tell us that we can't afford to be naive. Naivety can be a dangerous luxury, one that we can no longer afford in today's world. Dangerous personalities come in all shapes and sizes. They don't fit a single mold, and they can be found in every walk of life. They can be charming, charismatic, and downright likable. Their ability to blend in and appear trustworthy is what makes them particularly insidious. That's what makes them so dangerous. Their charm is a facade, a mask that hides their true intentions. They know how to disarm you. They use their charm and charisma to lower your defenses, making it easier for them to manipulate and control you. They know how to gain your trust. Trust is their most powerful weapon, and they wield it with precision. But beneath the surface lies a dangerous truth. These individuals are not what they seem. Their true nature is often hidden, only revealing itself when it's too late. These individuals are wired differently. They lack empathy, they crave control, their need for power and dominance overrides any sense of compassion or morality, and they're willing to hurt others to get what they want. Their actions can have devastating consequences, leaving a trail of pain and suffering in their wake. Don't wait until it's too late. Learn the signs, protect yourself, educate those around you. By staying informed and vigilant, we can create a safer environment for ourselves and our loved ones. Let's talk about narcissists. They're all about themselves. They live in a world where they are the center of the universe and everyone else is just an extra in their grand play. They think they're smarter, better, and more important than everyone else. Their inflated sense of self-importance makes them believe they are always right, and they crave constant validation, and they'll stop at nothing to be the center of attention. Whether it's in a social gathering, at work, or even within their own family, they need to be the star of the show. Ever been around someone who constantly needs praise and admiration? It's exhausting. They thrive on compliments and will go to great lengths to ensure they receive them. Someone who sucks the air out of the room? That's a narcissist. They dominate conversations, interrupt others, and make everything about themselves, leaving little room for anyone else. These folks are masters of manipulation. They know exactly what to say and do to get people to do their bidding. They're charming and charismatic when they need to be. Their charm can be disarming, making it easy for them to win people over and gain their trust. They know how to push your buttons to get what they want. Whether it's through flattery, guilt, or intimidation, they have a knack for getting their way. They'll play the victim, act entitled, or guilt-trip you into submission. They have a way of making you feel responsible for their happiness and well-being. But here's the kicker. Narcissists lack empathy. They are unable to genuinely care about the feelings and needs of others. They don't care about your feelings, your pain, your joy, your struggles. None of it matters to them. They're so wrapped up in themselves that they're blind to the pain they inflict on others. Their self-absorption is so intense that they can't see beyond their own needs and desires. They'll use you, abuse you, and discard you without a second thought. Once they've gotten what they want from you, they'll move on to their next target, leaving you to pick up the pieces. Emotionally unstable personalities are like a roller coaster ride full of unexpected twists and turns. One minute they're up, feeling on top of the world, and the next minute they're down, plunged into the depths of despair. You never know what you're going to get with them, as their emotions can change in the blink of an eye. These individuals are driven by intense emotions that can be overwhelming and all-consuming. They're prone to dramatic outbursts, impulsive behavior, and unstable relationships that can be difficult to manage. Think of someone who flies off the handle at the slightest provocation, unable to control their temper. Someone who's quick to anger, rage, or even violence, making it hard for others to feel safe around them. That's the emotionally unstable personality, always on edge and struggling to find balance. They have a hard time regulating their emotions, often feeling like they're on an emotional roller coaster. They're easily overwhelmed by stress, which can exacerbate their emotional instability, and they often lash out at those closest to them, causing strain in their personal relationships. Living with an emotionally unstable person can be exhausting as you're constantly on high alert. It's like walking on eggshells, never knowing when the next emotional outburst will occur. You never know what's going to set them off, making it a challenging and unpredictable experience. Paranoid personalities live in a constant state of fear and suspicion. They see threats everywhere. They believe that everyone is out to get them. They're distrustful, cynical, and quick to hold grudges. These individuals have a hard time letting go of the past. They dwell on slights, real or imagined. They misinterpret innocent remarks as personal attacks. They see conspiracies where none exist. Dealing with a paranoid personality can be incredibly challenging. They're always looking for hidden meanings. They're quick to assume the worst, and they're rarely open to reason or logic. Section 5. The predator calculating, callous, and cruel. Now let's talk about the most dangerous type of personality, the predator. These individuals are predators in the truest sense of the word. They seek out and exploit others for their own gain. They're callous, manipulative, and devoid of empathy. Predators are often charming and charismatic. They know how to blend in, they know how to gain your trust, but beneath the surface lies a dark and dangerous mind. These individuals enjoy hurting others. They take pleasure in inflicting pain and suffering. Predators are master manipulators. They're experts at reading people. They know how to identify your weaknesses and exploit them to their advantage. Section 6. Protecting yourself. Practical tips for dealing with dangerous people. Now that we've talked about the different types of dangerous personalities, let's talk about how to protect yourself. The first step is to trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't ignore those red flags. Second, set boundaries. Let these individuals know what you will and will not tolerate. Don't be afraid to say no. And finally, if you feel threatened, remove yourself from the situation. Your safety is paramount. Section 7. Trust your gut, the first line of defense. We've all got this little voice inside of us, a gut feeling that tells us when something's not right. It's like a built-in alarm system, warning us of potential danger. The problem is, we don't always listen to it. We second-guess ourselves. We make excuses for bad behavior. Don't ignore your gut. If someone makes you feel uncomfortable, uneasy, or unsafe, trust that feeling. It's your body's way of telling you that something's not right. Maybe their words don't match their actions. Maybe their eyes seem cold and calculating. Or maybe you just get a bad vibe. Section 8. Setting boundaries. Drawing the line with difficult individuals. Boundaries are essential for healthy relationships. They're the lines we draw to protect ourselves physically, emotionally, and mentally. When dealing with dangerous personalities, setting boundaries is crucial. These individuals will push your buttons, they'll test your limits, and they'll try to control you. Don't be afraid to say no. Let them know that you won't tolerate their behavior. This might mean ending the conversation, walking away, or even cutting off contact. Be firm, direct, and assertive. Don't back down. Dangerous personalities prey on weakness. They're looking for people they can control. Show them that you're not an easy target. Section 9. When to walk away, knowing when enough is enough. Sometimes the best way to protect yourself is to walk away. This can be hard. We're conditioned to be polite. We don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But when it comes to dangerous personalities, your safety is more important than being polite. If someone is repeatedly violating your boundaries, disrespecting you, or making you feel unsafe, it's time to walk away. Don't try to rationalize their behavior. Don't make excuses for them. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect. You deserve to feel safe. And you don't have to tolerate anyone who makes you feel otherwise. Section 10. Seeking help, you don't have to face this alone. Dealing with dangerous personalities can be overwhelming. It's okay to ask for help. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, therapist, or law enforcement officer. Don't suffer in silence. A therapist can help you understand the dynamics of dangerous personalities. They can teach you coping mechanisms and help you develop a safety plan. If you're in immediate danger, don't hesitate to call 911. Your safety is the top priority. Remember, you're not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. Don't be afraid to reach out. Section 11. Staying safe. A final word on dangerous personalities. Dangerous personalities are a reality. But by understanding the different types, recognizing the warning signs, and taking steps to protect yourself, you can minimize your risk. Trust your gut, set boundaries, and don't be afraid to walk away from a dangerous situation. Your safety is paramount. Remember, knowledge is power. And by educating yourself about dangerous personalities, you're empowering yourself to stay safe. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay safe.